tears across the sky. It will perform before the Blue Angels Saturday and Sunday.
And take a look. This is a live picture of the amphibious assault ship, the USS MAKIN Island, that's now docked along the Embarcadero in San Francisco. The mayor officially welcomed the Navy's arrival today. ABC 7 News reporter Amy Hollyfield has that story.
This floating city was too busy to visit San Francisco during Fleet Week last year. The crew was preparing for a long deployment. But the USS MAKIN Island is back, and the crew is ready to give you a tour.
A lot of different aircraft on this boat right now, so it's really interesting to see. People are great to meet, have a lot of stories to tell, so definitely come out.
Local dignitaries and emergency workers climbed on board today to meet with military leaders. They are focused on how they'll work with the military if there is a disaster here, and we need help.
Our military, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, are experts in logistics, and we need that expertise should there be a big disaster that happens here that closes our roads.
That focus has been a shift in Fleet Week festivities. 2 years ago, local leaders decided to try and make Fleet Week more than just an air show. So they've brought attention to the humanitarian aid the military can offer. And officials say each year the relationships have strengthened.
Truth be told, we're not just learning about the military, they're learning about us, and we're learning a lot about how things might play out in ways that we never would have had the opportunity to before.
On board, this ship has 6 operating rooms, 17 ICU beds, and an elevator from the flight deck to the triage room. This is what you'll see if you take a tour. But if the last visit is any indication, expect long lines to end.
I think it's certainly worth the wait just to see what your Navy does for you. The living conditions on board are exceptional, and a lot of people don't get that from standing on the street and looking at the big gray ship.
He's very proud of his big gray ship. Tours start here at Pier 30 at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. In San Francisco, Amy Hollyfield, ABC 7 News.
Okay, Amy, thanks so much. Well, boaters heading out onto the bay for Fleet Week are being warned to watch out for whales. A humpback whale was spotted near Alcatraz this week, and experts fear that more may come into the bay in search, of course, of food. Boaters are required to stay 300 feet away from whales and to avoid getting in between a whale and her calf. That could confuse them and send the whales into the delta, putting, of course, their lives at risk.
Well, this is a very busy weekend. San Francisco hosting 6 sporting and social events. Fleet Week, of course, starts today. The Hardly Strictly Bluegrass Festival kicks off tomorrow, and the Castro Street Fair is on Sunday.
A lot going on. You know, the Giants open the playoffs Saturday night at AT&T Park, while the 49ers entertain the Buffalo Bills Sunday at Candlestick.
And no matter which one of these you might be attending, you are advised to get there early.
Yeah, be patient, allow some time. Well, the other event, the America's Cup, is getting underway on San Francisco Bay in about an hour from now. Teams competing in the America's Cup World Series are racing at 5:10. There are 11 teams taking part in these races. A similar event took place in August. The competition runs through Sunday. As we said, an awful lot going on.
And what a difference.